Hello everyone, here trying out some new cards in Wizard from Quorum. And we're trying out the new console SIFR, which is pretty pricey. It's 5 credits. The effect is really busted, but it's 5 credits. And you're also not playing a different console. There's already some pretty good Anarch consoles, so all in all, I'm not convinced this card is busted at all, because you could have just played another really good console already that costs less money to install. Like Turntable and Grimoire and Obelisk are all really good already. And if you play SIFR, you can't play any of those good cards. So looks like he had a rough mull. So I guess we just run Contract on him 3 times and see what's in his hand now. Try to trash some Caprices and all that good stuff. DNA tracker. So there's your prime candidate for using SIFR on it so that Yogg can just break it. The Yogg SIFR combo is pretty gross. And we're also going to be doing SIFR with Atman 0. You already get to break, Vanilla and those guys. But additionally, you get to break any ISIS SIFR with Atman 0, which is kind of fun. Let's go for 1. It's fine. So a lot of trashables in a second. You can keep them off the Caprices. It's pretty good. We're not playing Rural, and I think most decks are not going to these days. It's just not a deck slot you can afford to spend if it's not gonna beat those nasty cards like Caprice. So this is probably that vanilla. I think we just set up pretty well. Yeah, okay. We can get 1 sucker, then our Atman 0 can beat. Okay, there's Mind Game. 1 sucker means our Atman 0 can beat Kamainu, which is pretty important. He's going nuts on money. We can't really compete with that. We play Frantic, right? Should be good. Yeah, let's just take the medium. It's always good to have medium. So one of our ciphers in the bin. Parasites in the bin, loaded up for Deja Vu. Scarcity of resources. Nah, don't be like that. So he's had a fair number of draws, probably points in his hand. Do we go right now? I think we do. Yeah, let's just slam into it. If it's Kamainu, we're covered. DNA tracker would be bad. It's DNA tracker. Well, fires. Now he's going to put a parasite on. And we get a Caprice, so very worth it there. Scarcity. How about that scarcity? It's going to be a pain. Guess maybe we should have played Rumil after all. So let's see if we can pull SIFR out. We can't. Let's see if we can pull SIFR out. No, we paid 2 for this peddler that turned out to be a no good, useless peddler. Sad face. I mean, I guess if we believe that this is in fact the vanilla, we can start running R&D every so often. Probably this turn would have been better than click for credit. Just at least get started on that. Yeah, I don't like clicking for credit here that much. Now he might find an ice for R&D. But he hasn't iced it already, which makes me worry that it's just not actually the vanilla at all. Is he tricking us? Maybe he's tricking us epically and this is another DNA tracker. Yeah. Wow. Well, that's tragic. I guess we start killing this one. We're going to draw our entire deck before we really get to go anywhere. It's kind of awkward that we've already lost 2 of our deja vus. Yeah, I should have trusted my instinct in that he would draw the vanilla and then immediately install this one, because I think he would have installed a second ice if this was vanilla. So he's angling to block, and then he's going to purge. I don't want to pay 2 for the Street Peddler. I just want to draw my SIFR. Man, we can't do it. What's left in our deck? I think it's a bunch of garbage. Man, okay. He can purge next turn and we're in an unhappy scenario. We can't get hit, we can't hit these things. The tempo is just too much. It's disgusting. We lost $12 to these guys. I guess the lesson is just like, don't face check, period. Yeah, he gets to jam here. Please SIFR, there it is. So I think he's going to score on server 2. I think we just let that happen. And we do have clip in the bin, but I don't want to pay for it. Future perfect. Ooh. What's the bid here? Oh, we get it on 0. Seems good. The retrieval's no good given the amount of ice in archives. I mean, it's tempting to try to pull it off, but I don't think we could. Crick is annoying. Wow, what's he scoring here? Scoring clone retirement? I guess. Oh, I should have popped the daily casts. Whoops. We probably just don't go after that. We can money up hard on R&D. I mean, what can he do if we do that? Not much, right? I think he just gets completely wrecked by SIFR. Goodbye, $8 ice. Oh, Galahad has a second card. Well, that's good to know about. I I mean, what do you do now as Palana? You've got both centrals wide open. He's got to slow advance it. Makes sense. I think we just go after it. This is once per turn, so we can forgot to put this telecast again. Oh boy. All right. I think we just slam into it. Maybe we should draw first in case there's a snare. I mean, it's possible. Oh. So what's left in our deck? Sadly, no. Okay. I guess we pay the suckers here. See how gross this is? Just the Atman 0 is the universal breaker. That's dirty. Galahad, Ichi, Clone Retirement. We get a bad pub. And now the parasites come back. What do you even do as the corp? Well, play snare. Snare's pretty good here. Yeah, I got paid an extra $1 for that, or $1 fewer, but yeah, how vicious was that, right? He had these gigantic taxing ice and suddenly they're just exploded. Like, I think we played bad this game. I'm not gonna lie. I think we didn't do all that great. We got taxed super hard. By the DNA trackers, which we probably could have avoided somewhat. But the other thing is, like, once they've rezzed them, that's when you can parasite them. So you kind of have to encounter once. I think if we had, like, done more nothing would have worked for us. And we could have encountered these once SIFR was already up and just done SIFR and then $3 to break with the Atman 0. I'm curious to see what faction will end up breaking this combo the most. Like, Atman 0 beating any ice. Except, like, I guess wraparound. Well, how does wraparound work? Does anyone know how the ruling on wraparound happens? Probably it's +7 and it sets to 0. So it would actually beat wraparound. Anyway, thanks for watching.